Brewing with Sam is going to be a bit of a privilege and a bit of an honour to brew with someone that's been as successful as he has, but also coming together with new ideas and different ideas, and the beer we're brewing's pretty crazy. I'm pretty excited about it. He's pretty much had his mind blown with some of the New Zealand ingredients I've proposed that we're going to add into the brew. So it's bringing the two brewers together and that synergy and excitement, and I think you just really egg each other on to push the envelope a bit. When you're brewing by yourself and creating something sort of standalone, I think there's a little bit of safety there, and so you haven't really got anyone to bounce ideas or sort of push you along. The question of why I do this is probably that initial point where I tasted beer that had flavour. It was quite exciting that you could get awesome flavours like citrus and pine and floral notes out of beer, which I'd never experienced before, and then being able to experiment and create just using a few ingredients.
So yeah, we got the Tamarillos off the grill. What did you think of that process compared to what you envisioned it being like?
It was a lot more squishy and charred than I thought. I know, just in my mind it's like Tamarillo's always like firm fruit.
Yeah.
And think about smoking, but it wasn't until you sort of do it. It's just like mushing down and bubbling up.
It's so cool when it was bubbling and moving. It looked
pulsating,
like they were breathing. Yeah.
They're alive.
And it tasted amazing. I think we added enough of the wood to impart that flavor. So not a huge volume, so we kind of said let's keep the skins on it to get more of the flavor, right?
Yep.
So
we'll see how it goes.
We've already deviated from our plan once, and it's still not even noon yet. So you were saying you don't think this wood has ever been used for smoking in the States?
No.
And you sent that to us. We looked for that wood here.
Oh, we looked for it too.
And
there was only one importer of New Zealand wood chips, and he said he had a little bit of Kanuka left, and we said, oh, have you got any Pohutukawa? He said, oh no, and we won't be importing any more from New Zealand because it hasn't sold that well, and we've let our importing license lapse.
Oh wow.
So it was like,
we're pretty sure that what we cooked with today is the only wood of that type in the States right now.
Oh, well, up in smoke.
Up in smoke now.
And
above the
Tamarillos.
United States.
Yeah.
Right now.
Welcome to New Zealand.
But no, it's great to be here at your brewery after spending all our time together up in the States. So have you looked at your hands recently? Mine are like...
Have I? Yeah, I nearly due for a wash.
I look like we've
sort of like
murdered someone. We pureed all those Tamarillos. How many kilos?
100 kilos.
But we got it done, and now...
I think it took us about 2.5 hours of cutting the stalks off and
then
pureeing.
Then we're doing some of it charred, right?
Some of it charred.
And most of it natural fruit into the kettle. Or
Whirlpool now.
Yeah.
Because the
little on the fly.
The wort receiver didn't like the chunks.
The wort receiver was throwing up our Tamarillo pretty much.